A family treasury of little golden books. Good morning and good night. There was once a little boy who, strange as it may seem, did not like to get up in the morning. Imagine that. Every day his mother had to call him and call him to wake him, and each day it was harder than it had been the day before. At last one morning he just would not wake up at all. His mother called, "Time to get up, sonny!" But the little boy did not wake up. His father called, "Time to roll out, son!" But the little boy did not wake up. His sister and brother called, "Hurry up, lazy bones! We're almost ready for breakfast!" But still, that little boy slept on. Then his kitten came and jumped on the little boy's head and meowed at him. But that did not wake him. His puppy bounced up and down on the little boy's tummy and licked his sleepy face with a quick, wet tongue. But even that did not wake him. The parrot from next door perched on his window sill and screeched at him, and a black panther from the zoo came and snarled most horribly at him, and a lion roared a great, tremendous roar that shook the walls. But still that sleepy little boy slept on. "Well, we've done all we could," said his mother with a sigh. So they all went downstairs for breakfast. Close by, while the hall seemed quite empty, out of a little mouse hole down at the floor popped a tiny gray mouse. The little mouse sat in his doorway and wiggled his whiskers for a moment. Then, when he was quite certain that everyone was eating breakfast, the little mouse scampered up to the little boy's room, over to the bed, and up onto the little boy's pillow. He put his pointed little nose very close to the little boy's ear and whispered ever so softly, "Good morning." "Oh, good morning to you," he said. "My, but I'm hungry." And he sprang out of bed and washed and dressed in a flash and ran down the stairs to breakfast, and the tiny little mouse went too. There was once a little girl who, strange as it may seem, did not like to go to bed. Imagine that. Every evening she wanted to stay up and play, and every evening her mother said, "Bedtime, sister! Hurry and get ready for bed." But every evening the little girl replied, "Oh dear, I'm wide awake. I still want to play." So one evening her mother said, "Very well, you may stay up, but I'm afraid you will have to play alone. Your brothers are going to sleep, and your daddy and I are going to sleep, so you will be all alone. Good night, my little wide-awake girl." "Good night," said the little girl. "I do not mind being alone. I shall play with my toys." First she went to her dollhouse, but her dolls had been playing all day long, and now they were fast asleep. "Well then," said the little girl to herself, "I will build with the blocks." So she looked for the blocks, but they were all tucked away for the night. "Oh," she said, "well, I will play with the Noah's Ark." But the Noah's Ark was dark and silent. All the animals, 2 by 2, were fast asleep, and Mr. and Mrs. Noah were fast asleep too. "Well," said the little girl, "I will play with my sleepy doll. She sleeps all day, so she must be wide awake at night." But the sleepy doll was upstairs in the little girl's bedroom. So the little girl crept very quietly up the stairs, past the room where her brothers were fast asleep, and past the room where her father and mother were fast asleep, and into her own little room. There was the sleepy doll, safe and sound, but the sleepy doll was fast asleep too. And the whole house was so dark and quiet and full of sleep that the little girl's eyes began to feel very heavy. So she took the sleepy doll in her arms and curled up in her own little bed, and soon that wide-awake little girl was fast asleep too.